folks. So, I have decided that this season I am going to hit Masters using Elites. Now, I've made a video going over an Elite deck in depth, so if you want to watch that, I'll link it in the description. But I do think that just for the sake of new viewers, I will go over the deck a little bit right now. Mostly because there have been some changes to the deck. So, starting off with the early game, I do have 2 Penitent Squires. Of course, you're running 3 Cloud Fields, 3 Cytheria of Cloud Fields, the small Cytheria. This just gives you, like, you can get Garen or Jarvan with Challenger. That's so good. A lot of the times you end up with a 3-3 that has Challenger, which is also not bad. It's alright. It's alright. Just, it gives you more interaction with the opponent's deck. So that's good. Of course, you got the trusty Ramhound, the Battlesmith, 3 Sharp Sight, because you can never have too many Sharp Sights. Only 2 single combats, because you don't want to get bricked with single combats. And then 3 Vanguard Redeemers. This card is so good, because anytime if you get even 1 buff on this card, and it becomes a 3-3 with tough, that's so good. This unit scales so hard with buffs. It'll run people over. I love it. It's so good against aggro too. You don't even have to buff it against aggro. It 2-for-1's aggro in the early game when aggro is supposed to be the strongest. It's so good. Vanguard Sergeant as a 3-of, replacing the Vanguard Redeemer, the 3-mana 3-3 that draws a card whenever an ally dies. I have noticed through my extensive gameplay that most of the time you're playing that 3-3 Vanguard Redeemer as a vanilla 3-3. Most of the time you're not able to get the draw effect off of it. And a lot of the time when you do get the draw effect, it's because you're losing the game. Very rarely were there situations where drawing the card was actually putting me in a good spot. So, and I got this change. I got the idea for this change from somebody on Ladder who was in Masters, is in Masters this season right now. So it makes a lot of sense to run it as it's a vanilla 3-3, but it gives you a 4 Demacia in hand, which is good. It's a 3-3 with a benefit. It used to be a 3-4. Rest in peace, that 1 health. Sad day, but it is what it is, and it's still a good card, so we run it. Vanguard Squire, this is your combo card. It is here to cost 0. Sometimes it's flexible. You don't have to play it as a 0 cost card. You can play Trusty Ramhound on 1, and then play this as a 2-drop. You can even play it as a 3-drop if you don't have any buffs for it or any elites beforehand. If you're in that tight of a situation, you can play this as a 3-cost card. But it's pretty often that you will get to play this as a 0 cost, especially because we are running 3 Silver Wing Vanguards. And just like the Penitent Squire, this card is in the deck to give us removal, give us interaction with the opponent's cards. It especially works well with the 4 Demacias that the Vanguard Sergeant gives us. It also works well with the Champion Strengths. It also works well with the Vanguard Bannerman. I used to not run this card. I still kind of don't like this card, personally, because it fights with the Vanguard Bannerman for the turn 4 spot. Like, 99% of the time, I'd rather have Bannerman on 4 than the Silverwing Vanguard on 4. But, you know, some of the time, like against aggro, a lot of the time the buff doesn't really mean much, but the getting getting 2 units on the board for 1 card is better. So it has a place in this deck for sure. The synergy exists in the card, and if you have a Vanguard Squire in hand and you play the Silverwing Vanguard, that's a discount of 2 for 1 card. So there's plenty of synergy in the deck for this card. Only 1 Concerted Strike. Oh yeah, 3 Bannermen. Duh. 1 Concerted Strike. I like this. Concerted Strike is the kind of card where you don't, like, with this kind of deck, you're not really looking to use spells to gain tempo. You're looking to play your units on curve, buff them up on curve, and swing in and take good trades. Using spells like Concerted Strike in single combat, a lot of the time, at least like turn 1 through 6, which is your power area, that's the point of time in the game where you have the most power, is turn 1 through 6. You're not going to have any spell mana if you've drawn what you want to draw. Turn 1, play Cythria. Turn 2, play Battlesmith. So on and so forth, turns 1 through 6. You don't have any mana to play this card until turn 7, 8, or 9. And by then, it's just not as strong anymore. So, only running 1 of these, I think, makes a lot of sense. And then, of course, 3 Garens. Something that's interesting that I still haven't quite figured out is we're only running 2 Jarvans. I've seen this across every single Elite deck that I've seen in Masters. They only run 2 of the Elite Jarvan. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because there's not enough room in the deck. I find that hard to believe. I could definitely drop a Silverwing Vanguard and put in a 3rd Jarvan. I think that would be perfectly fine. But every Master level Elites player has only 2 Jarvans. So, while I do not know exactly why that is, I have some theories. But those are just theories. Game theories. I couldn't help it. I couldn't resist. I have to assume that it's for the best. That it's helping the deck. King Jarvan, fantastic card. He's a boat, gets you Jarvan. There's some fun voice line interactions between them. It's kind of cute. It's nice. But some of the time, you do get the effect when Jarvan is on the board already and you get to grant Challenger and Scout to all your units. That can blow people out of the water. It's surprisingly good. But you rarely see that because it's only a 1-of. You only have 2 Jarvans in the first place. And if you have a Jarvan that stayed on the board after the first attack, you're probably winning the game anyways. Usually people remove the Jarvan within 1 or 2 turns. So you don't often get to see that, but when it does happen, it's very strong and it's very fun. And then, of course, Champion Strength. You're only running 2 of these because running 3 is very greedy. You'll see it more often, but you'll often run into times, even with only 2 of them, I run into like drawing both of them a lot. That, I know that's not, like, that's just my personal experience. Like, the numbers are not going to tell you the same story that I've had personally, but like, even running only 2 of them, I've drawn both of them in so many matches. So running 3 of them, just too much, man. It's too much. But yeah, that's the deck. It's a lot of fun. I love this deck. And I am going to hit Masters with it. Just you watch. So enough of me talking. Let's get into some gameplay. Attacking on odds. very greedy start here.
Unyielding light.
The finest Demosian steel.
Devotion through battle.
If I didn't forge it, you won't want it.
He almost always develops here.
Burn away
He chose not
doubt.
to. Damn, he's smart.
Hands are for forging, not fighting.
Today we turn the tide of war.
Ours is the one true light.
My heart and sword for Demacia.
The dawn has arrived.
Carry her light across the...
I am the bulwark against darkness.
Alright,
Bask in the light's radiance.
so Garen getting stunned kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna pass. Can I hope for him to be out of start Daybreak carts?
My faith protects
I
me.
can hope, but it ain't gonna happen.
Behold the sun's holy light.
Raise the banner! Lift our spirits! We stand strong!
Answer to me. Scorching light.
Follow the horizon.
Defend our banner!
These are pretty greedy trades, but he usually only has one Pale Cascade. He has to decide which one he wants to use it on. Wow, he doesn't use it at all. If he saved 2 Pale Cascades for this moment, I'm gonna call Stream Sniper. Well, that almost does it.
devotion through battle. Sunward.
Okay, we're pretty much reset now. I have 1 mana and 1 card advantage on them. And I have a Jarvan in hand.
Where is my son?
And a 5/6 on the board.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
Stand with your king.
Yeah, he always takes the damage there.
Proud warriors of the sun's true light.
That's not a scary board.
Daylight everlasting.
Solari control all that her warmth touches.
The meek do not deserve to rule, and the dead cannot.
Punish transgressions.
How dare you?
I think we're winning this one. Unless he draws a Decimate.
We fight for those who cannot. Forward! Hand me my blade.
The guilty will burn.
Jarvan levels here. He has 1 more draw to get Decimate.
No mercy for heretics. Glorious.
Press the advantage!
My blade shall illuminate the dark.
It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. I'm going to win. Holy cannoli. Oh, don't you dare have drawn Decimate. Yes! Victory!
Kingdom is secure, my people safe.
Alan Duarte. Azir Aurelia. I want the Vanguard Defenders. That's also a good card.
I don't do meditation. Can't catch the wind!
Hey, there he is.
If I didn't
There
force
she
it,
is,
you
rather.
won't want it.
The Yordle here's with me.
I've got just the thing for you.
I'll take that trade.
Hold up.
Ha! Do it. Oh man. I was gonna blow them out of the water with that. Ugh. I should have thought about it more.
My name will echo through the ages.
Let's move.
Arise! Glorious sacrifice.
To the field!
Oh, that's sick.
One
Off the
banner,
top.
one destiny.
The Order rewards its faithful.
Form up!
You cannot escape.
Putting them down to 7. I dig it.
No mercy for those who desecrate our home.
They will find our lands do not take well to intruders. The order is given.
Demacian steel protects me.
Wu-Ting style.
It is time.
Stand strong.
2 more.
The wind howls.
8. 6 more.
Hey, steel! Your rhythm's off.
Well played. Cool beans. I
Raise
can
our
dig it.
banners. Demacia prevails.
Alright. Let's get another one. I also got some coffee. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Don't need sharp sight in this matchup. Just looking for big units. That's a pretty darn good curve right there.
The finest Demosian steel.
Oh, baby.
I'm actually here.
Avalanche. It's not very fun.
I'll write my own story.
Wonder what he's thinking
Reporting
about.
for duty.
If he has Vile Feast, he needs to use it now.
Charge!
Soldiers, to me!
You had Vile Feast that whole time? Alright. Of course he has Trundle. Of course he does.
Charge! They look angry.
Looky there.
Fear is the first of many foes.
He can freeze, and that's alright. Or he doesn't have freeze. And they're in levels while killing the Trundle.
The trolls are going to war!
Stay resolute. Demacia!
You got a problem?
Freeze coming out. Maybe not. In to win it, baby. In it to win it.
Raise our banners! Demacia prevails!
Ooh, baby. I actually think I like keeping the single combat here. Do I, though? I'm not gonna have mana to spend it until like turn 4 or 5. Greetings. Greetings, friend.
Reporting in? I'll do better this time.
No one drop. I cry every time.
If I didn't forge it, you won't want it.
Remember the objective. The few for the many.
If he open attacks, I definitely trade. I drew all 3.
Approaching the battlefront.
That's pretty wild.
Explosives primed.
Okay, ready.
Behind ya.
Demacian steel protects me.
I don't know if we can come back from this one though. 6 health already on turn 3. I don't think I'm coming back from this.
To the field.
Even with an army of 3/3 toughs.
Whoa, I can see the magic.
Ready for deployment.
Let's get him, crew.
Taste steel.
For me, the spirit dance.
For king and country.
Not attacking? What is this sorcery?
Raise the banner. Lift our spirits. We
He's got
stand
it.
strong.
Yeah.
I
Not
can,
much to do about that one.
help.
That's just aggro doing what aggro does.
Defeated.
We were
but
just a
never
little bit too
broken.
slow. Had they been like an iota slower, we would have been able to win that game. We were so close to stabilizing. We actually had stabilized the board. We just didn't have enough health to close the game out. There's 3 Jarvans. I'll draw another one. Ugh.
The party never ends, nor its spillage. Take your
Trade. It's actually a good trade for us. Gains us 1 mana.
No going back.
Approaching the battlefront!
Allow me.
I'll do this. He could have the 1 drop, the 1 cost Mark of the Isles. And that would kind of suck, but it is what it
Violence
is.
solves everything.
It'd be a 2 for 2. And it would be an even trade. As of now, we are far ahead in tempo. And in mana. We're slightly ahead in mana. Far ahead in tempo.
To the field!
My journey continues. I've trained for this.
Hopefully they try to remove these at the same time. That would be so sweet.
What a strange, wonderful world.
We fight for those who cannot.
What a joy.
Fear is the first of many foes.
I'll risk it. They didn't have the Mark of the Isles last time. And it's a winning, baby. And it's a winning.
I
Stay resolute. Demacia!
It's a lot of damage.
We must not relent.
Wish I had 1 more mana.
Never play fair.
ready to do my part.
Cythria, isn't it? Keep up the good work.
Quick as the blade.
You don't scare me.
Stand strong!
So, assuming they have Might, that would go to 10 attack, 3 damage would be blocked, 10 minus 3 is 7. That'd leave me at 5 health. Even if they have Mark of the Isles, they wouldn't have enough damage. Oh, no, I can't do that. If they have Mark of the Isles, the Blade's Edge would be enough for
You
lethal.
don't scare me.
They're one off lethal. If they have Mark of the Isles.
This might hurt.
My story ends.
They're not even gonna try to go for it? Fine by me. So there you have it, folks. That's the first edition of my Road to Masters Elite Style. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you want to see next. Do you want to see another video like this? Do you want to see a video of something completely unrelated? Let me know. Good luck, have fun out there, y'all, and I'll see you in the next video.